Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is G Cole, and welcome to Homegrown, where I get to share with you some good music while talking to some great people. Appreciate you. I told you, different kind of Sunday morning vibes. We have in the building today special guests. We have Honorebel, the rebel himself.
Respect.
Bless up, brother. Give thanks for taking your Sunday morning to come vibe out with us. And we have Julie Elody in the building.
That's me. I don't know which camera's on.
It's all good. We 360 in the video today.
Oh, no. That's
Make sure that the massive get a hold of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is that you have some brand new stuff coming out. You got material out there, but you're in town for a video shoot.
Yes.
All right, which from all indications, it's a dope song. I'm expecting a dope video.
Yes,
all
you
right.
should be.
I trust me. You got one of the hardest working men in show business rocking out with you. So,
yes, for sure.
You know what I mean? I know when I say the hardest working man in show business, I don't say it lightly. I said it to you last time you were here. I still believe it. I think I got three on our triplets. I think it's like three honorable. Right? So while one's here right now, there's one at the studio. And then the third honorable up on the road doing press. So honorable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into some of Julie's joints, because when I know we're going to talk to you guys, I did the research when on iTunes, pulled up some stuff.
Okay.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope stuff. But then again, Honorable presents, so what should I expect, right? So this one is one of my favorite, and normally what I do is I don't tell the artist what I'm going to play.
Okay.
Because I'm a fan. I like to have fun with it, right? I'm a married man. I need entertainment in my life. so pretty much I just draw for some of the ones that I really dig.
Awesome.
All right. There was a host of them, but we ain't got 2 days.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to drop something for you right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is The Lighthouse. Check it out. Keep it moving. Keep it grooving. It is Homegrown. One of my favorites.
When I feel it creeping in, that's when I feel the void. So I fill the silence with anything to just evade my doubts. That's been working for a while, but the radio's out. Am I okay now? Am I okay now? Am I okay now? Am I
Ladies and gentlemen, the song is called Lighthouse. It is Julie Elody, one of the joints that I discovered in my in my search to find your material, and I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Like I was telling you off air, I played it for my family.
Yeah.
Not telling them who it was, and that's how I know when it connects.
Right.
When people don't expect, you're not asking them for critique, just play some music, and they're like, "Yo, I'm digging that. I'm digging that."
That's so cool.
Trust me, it is. It is. It is. Now let's talk about Julie.
Okay.
Elody. Like I said to Honorebel and the Masses before, the music is on iTunes, man. People can always go find the music.
Sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And in this day and age, to 9 times out of 10, they're going to find it somewhere for free. So let's have them know about you, because it's, what they need to get into is not necessarily just the music, but Julie.
Sure.
All right. So let's talk to the masses about where you're from and how you got your start in this music.
Okay. So I'm originally from New Hampshire, but I moved to New Orleans about 9 years ago to go to Loyola, and I was in the music industry studies program there. So I was studying all about the music business, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to be more of like a management type side. I wasn't really like, yo, I'm an artist, guys. It was more like, what do I want to do with my life?
Right.
But I did write lyrics, and I was a singer. I was in chorus in high school and all that. But I, was never sure, like, am I good enough? Will this work out for me?
Right.
But I joined a band in college, and I just remember I heard there was this white truck that drove by, and I heard out of their window one of our songs playing, and I just, like, stopped from where I was walking, and I was just like, crap, this is what I want to do. And so I knew right then, like, I had a long road ahead of me, because I couldn't do anything else, and I just knew I loved it. So
I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It's the amazing thing, and a lot of people don't know what that feeling is, when you roll upon somebody listening to your music and they have no idea it's you.
Right?
The first time that ever happened to me, I was at an ATM in Coral Springs.
Oh, really?
And somebody rolled by, stopped, and they were playing the song, and I looked around because I expected it to probably be one of my boys,
Sure,
who saw me and put it on.
Yeah,
and,
right.
But they didn't know me. I didn't know them.
That's so cool.
And
At an
I didn't say
ATM.
anything. Yeah, at an ATM. I didn't say nothing either, because I didn't want to take away anything
Right.
from the moment.
Right,
You know
absolutely.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
But your background, though, from what I gather, is in like funk rock.
Yes,
kind of
absolutely. Mm-hmm.
These songs that I heard, the ones that I've been playing, are they have a pop sound.
Yes.
Which is great. I don't know why some people make it seem like pop is not what you're striving for.
Right.
Nobody makes music to say, I'm going to keep it between me and you and Honorebel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The goal is to get
People
the world
to hear
it.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but what makes it a little different for me, though, is pop a lot of times associated with the popularity and sometimes the beats, but not the lyrics. Oftentimes when you hear pop, you're not thinking substance. But when I listen to what you're saying, it sounds like you're one of those artists that put your life in this song.
But I differ with you. Where pop music is concerned.
Right.
Of all the years that I've been listening to lyrical content of all genres of music, I always realize that pop music is more detailed, where it comes on to lyrical content.
Right.
It's more meaningful. And I feel like where urban music is concerned, especially even the hip hop genre, it's more not of the content where it's really meaningful in a sense where
Right.
to enhance people in certain capacity. So by me listening even to certain radio station, if you can go through the different radio stations them and listen to the type of lyrical content in the music, you will see what I am talking about.
No, I don't. You're absolutely right.
You will see the difference of the lyrical content, and it's not like I am blaming the artist.
Right.
I am more speaking of what the record label will accept.
Right.
Because
I'm programmers.
It exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not I am blaming any artist of what is out there right now or what is really being aired on radio. But to me, pop music, aside from reggae music,
Right.
to me, pop music has always have some message.
The message is substance, which is what made it pop in the first place.
Exactly, with substance.
Right.
Because you can rewind back to the Michael Jackson era, which is the king of pop, and listen to the lyrical content. I'm staring at the man in the mirror,
Right.
or whatever the song detailed, and you listen to the content of what he's singing about, or what the pop artist. Listen to Ed Sheeran.
Right.
Listen to those lyrics. You understand me?
Potent.
Yeah. So I guess some people probably confuse sometimes pop music with disco music.
Well, I tell you what I meant.
You know what I mean?
Okay, you're absolutely right. And truth be told, that's what's gonna your substance. Because what you find is this: you see the music that makes it out there. You mentioned the names, the Ed Sheerans, right? You mentioned Michael Jackson, people like those. It's like there's a formula, and a lot of times I think especially today's artists, think that instead of putting the formula together, I need to grab one of these. So it's either I get the beat, I get the lyrics, or I get something else. But those songs that you're talking about had them all.
Right.
Had them all.
It had,
And that's what made them go pop.
That's the ingredients. Because the ingredients of a great record is not just the lyrical content. And it's not just the instrumentation of the music.
Right.
Great ingredients to make a hit record are both. You understand me? It's just like you have on your pants and your shirt. Right. It has to go together. Yeah. So a lot of people sometimes them feel like, oh yeah man, the beat is already wicked.
So
rhythm,
we can half-ass the lyrics.
Yeah, the rhythm wicked already.
Yeah.
So, but you can do a record like that because you know there is no boundaries in music, and no one can tell you that it has to go this way. Right. That is not how music is. Music is a feeling and an energy and a spirituality. Right. You understand? It's a vibes, and these are the things that you cannot see. You understand me? It's a thing within you. Right. You know what I mean? So I always feel like it's a hand and glove situation where you have to have good instrumentation and great lyrical content in order.
And it doesn't hurt to sound good too. It don't hurt to sound good.
It doesn't hurt.
I only hope that whosoever is bringing forth sound good. You understand me? You know, but true, I'm a man. I'm more beneath the surface.
I look at the integral part.
Right. I'm not even thinking about the artist.
We're just assuming that they sound good.
Right?
But you're absolutely right. And that's where I'm getting when I say when somebody comes out and say, and it's cliche too, and a lot of hypocrisy to it. When you ask somebody what type of music they do, they try to give you the deep answer. It's like, and that's artists. Artists always try to go too deep.
Right.
Ask artists, how did you come up with that song? They'll say, well, man, I was at the side of a cliff and I heard the waves go by. You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of just, I go in the studio and my goal is to make good songs.
Yeah.
So I came with two and I bounced it off the Honorable because he has experience too, and it never worked, and we put it together, and now here we got. Right. It's just the truth. Right. But when you say the pop stuff, you kind of ask, people have this connotation that they add to it that it's just music. Yeah. Nah.
And when you say pop, people think is bubblegum music.
It's bubblegum music.
You know what I mean? But bubblegum music have a total different genre for itself. Bubblegum music is bubblegum music.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
So you go up on the shelf with R&B. Bubblegum.
Bubblegum, right. Bubblegum pop, I believe is what it's called, actually.
You see the era that we live in right now where even rap music is concerned. You understand me? I feel like the era you have some rap hip hop songs that are very potent. You know, the message is there, like Childish Gambino and
absolutely
and,
J. Cole and
Kendrick and them youth and Chance the Rapper. Yeah. And then I call them the more new school of consciousness because you still have some older heads that, you know, them they're woke. In the music industry. But at the same time, if you notice, a lot of those artists that I have mentioned, their music has not been highlighted on the forefront of mainstream media because...
Isn't that ironic though?
Well, you must understand how this is, because the powers that be, they really don't want this generation to be woke. So any kind of message that are...
Stifle that.
sent
Yeah.
across the boundaries or the borderline.
Yeah.
It's been
stifle
restrained.
that. Let's
in a
hold that down.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
you know what?
We can't awake the conscious minds right
It's
now.
like
Yeah.
a slow leak.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
Get
gonna,
now.
we're gonna give it to them, but we don't want to give it to them
Yeah,
full fledged.
Yeah.
So what
Strategize.
they
Sure.
have done is put certain puppet on the forefront. You understand, to really detour or to
Distract you.
to distract
Yeah.
the real message that should be heard.
Yeah.
You understand me?
True.
So we,
True.
as artists that are true artists, we understand what is going on, but it takes multiple of us to really make a change.
Sure.
I love
You
it.
understand me?
I love it.
But we always to continue to try to do great music for the people. You know what I mean? That's why the first time I heard Julie Elody is I heard a sound more than the lyrical content.
Sure.
You understand? I heard
That's
the sound
me.
first. You know what I mean?
That's what I heard.
You see what I said?
There's a haunting tone
Yes.
to her voice that, for lack of a better word, if I gave you the ingredients
Right.
to jerk season, I said sing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would probably feel the same way, because it's not, like I said, the lyrics is one thing, you know.
Yes.
The music is one thing, but there's something in your tone.
Right.
That haunting prehensile tone, like it's like grandma's cooking,
Right.
and the aroma it grabs you.
Right.
And I get exactly what you mean. I was going to ask you about that, what it is about an artist, because you've worked with a lot of artists.
Right.
A lot of artists come your way.
Right.
And of course, we have the quality versus quantity scenario where we have to filter through.
Right.
Because you love everybody, and we got love for everybody, but not everything is something we can attach our names to.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, as you mentioned that, I was going to ask you, what was it about Julie that made you gravitate? But like you said, it's her sound.
Yeah, is really, he's a different type of artist. So when it comes on to dealing with other artists, is like, because I am so critical about my work.
Right.
So any artist I work with, they have to feel a certain way of their work. They have to have some kind of perfectionist thing about them, of not putting out certain material that are not up to standard. So I have to see that within you, that is not really anything goes about you first, before I even want to really get in contact or get involved in your project or your situation.
Right.
So what I have seen with Julie is just nothing but magical. You understand me? And the sound captivate me as an individual, as an artist, and even / producer, writer. At first with her, I said, okay, because her song was in my mailbox a year before, because
Which one? Which song?
it was I don't even think that song got released, because
really?
it was some people sent some music to me to collaborate with them.
I got you,
and
I got
she
you.
was one of the artists that was on one of the record.
You know that, huh?
So what
I
happened
didn't
now?
even know that.
Yeah. So some producers wanted me to collaborate with them.
Right.
But you know how the producer thing work is like Joe Smo featuring Honorebel and Julie Elody type of vibe.
Yep.
So what happened, you know,
Joe Schmo.
Julie
I don't remember working with Joe Schmo. So I don't know.
Julie was singing the top line.
Right.
You understand, on the record. So what happened, I knew that I had some project, and I was just going through my emails, and this was dated maybe about 8 to 9 months prior.
Right.
And that is how I came up with her. I said,
Wow.
because me get a lot of email from
I
Sure,
can't
it
imagine.
takes a while to
I can't imagine.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
thing is, sometimes you just pass over them, because you know them. Sometimes it don't really interest you. But now me researching back, and I said, yo, let me listen to this song on SoundCloud. You know what I mean? Because them send me a link, and I heard her voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because maybe I heard her voice before, but at the time, me in a different zone.
Yeah.
And me never really
pay attention that
pre the
intricately,
thing to,
yeah.
you understand me?
Yeah.
But now me I pre it on a certain level, and me say, what? So me say, wow, I'm gonna reach out and try find her.
Right.
And you know, the rest is just history. You know what I mean? You know, and I feel like she is like an incredible writer.
Yeah.
And an incredible artist where you send her a project and say, yo, come up with a top line for this.
Got
Probably in the next half an hour, she linked me and said, what you think about this, Honorable?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like everything where she send me,
hit
right off the top.
I dig it.
On point.
I dig it.
You know what I mean?
You can't.
That's a lot of pressure now. The next one you send me.
No, you got to go 20 minutes.
Yeah, right.
You got to do better than the last time. Trust me, I dig it.
This project now, I'm working on our EP.
Right.
To finish it. I have maybe about 3 different EP working on, and plus my album. My album is done. I'm just waiting on a release from for this Ed Sheeran song that it to me
which
right
we shall
now,
be featuring up in here when the album that come out.
Exactly.
We gotta get you back up in here.
So what happened now? I'm almost finished with Julie Elody's EP.
Right. How many tracks?
About 5.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
5?
going for 5, but I think we're going to do like 7 and pick the 5 best ones.
Nice. I'm looking forward to hearing that one.
And what happened? We're doing. I'm doing an EP also with Herbert Skill, which is a producer in East Africa, Uganda, that I've been working with for the past 4 years. And I'm actually working on the first single with him, and we're gonna work with a lot of different artists on the tracks. And he's the producer of the song. No, Julie Elody song Relatable.
Okay.
So he's that producer.
So that's that New Orleans, Florida, Uganda,
Right.
link up.
Yeah. Well, Florida, Jamaica. /
So here one on Honorable.
Yeah.
That just further secures my points. Yeah, 3 on, you know. So there are 3 honorables out there. I don't care what nobody says. Now, here's what I get from the texture of your voice when I hear it. Because I'm the type of person like this. You know, if I hear a band, anytime you do something well, you will always be, I don't want to say compared, but referenced to the great ones before you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So if I hear a band that like people, that one that sound like a Third World, a Steel Pulse, a Lynyrd Skynyrd, whatever. When I hear your voice, I get that Dido vibe. You remember Dido?
I don't think
She
so.
sung on that song Stand with Eminem.
Oh, yes.
That's the vibe I got
Okay.
when I first heard it. I was like, damn. And it's one of those songs, like I said, it has a haunting tone. But the little video I sent Honorable was like, I was at the beach listening to this. You know what I mean? So I'm at the beach, there's waves, I'm here out in the sun and the whole nine and boom, and that's what I'm listening to.
Yeah.
You'd expect me to listen to some beach reggae or whatever the case. Nah.
Right.
That song I really dug. Speaking about that though, talk to me about your musical influences. Who do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of pop. I think that is the music that I was always wanting to write.
Right.
And then I got caught up in the funk rock scene because of being in New Orleans. But when I went solo, I was like, I just have to do the projects that I want to do.
Right.
And so I listened to a lot of Halsey, a lot of Sia. You know, those female artists who are just already killing it in the game. And like you said, like they have more of like a dark sounding pop. It's just that's what I go to, you know.
Right. I like it because that kind of, a lot of time we get caught up in certain type of music comes out and there's a lot of stuff going on in the instrumental.
Yeah.
So it's like a competition and somebody wins, and 9 times out of 10, it's the instrumentation that wins.
Yes.
In the songs that I've heard from you, you know, the production is immaculate, but the vocals and the message cut through when they stand out.
Yeah, that's super important to me.
I'm digging it. Another one of the joints that I played that I really, really, really like is a song called Sirens.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop that one for the people out there. I've enjoyed myself listening to them, so I'm not going to be selfish. I'm going to share it. So I'm going to drop Sirens for them right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this one's Julie Elody's called Sirens. Check it out. Keep it moving. Keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.
I once was heavy on the tongue. I never listened. I tried to be the only one. What was I missing? 'Cause all I did was talk, and I should've kept the silence. I couldn't walk the walk, and I didn't hear the sirens. Ooh, 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 ooh. moving. What a waste, hesitate until the sirens became soothing. Ooh, 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 I hear it, used to fear it. A lullaby for the strong, the sirens behind eyelids. Oh, 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 I'm gone. In the corners of my mind, I hear them pass right by. Sometimes I prefer to waste a victory for a victim's pain. It's alright, I am still numb, and I don't care if no one comes.
Mention.
No one comes.
Yes, Massive and Crew. That one is Sirens, and that one is Julie Elody. I want to big up everybody that's locked in right about now. Free Bobby Wine. All kind of craziness going over there in Uganda right about now. You know, political situations can get so crazy, and people who have control are the gatekeepers, so to speak, manipulate certain things their own way. You know,
Sure.
but we can't have that in this world that we're living in today. We need things to be transparent. We need things to go the right way. That's the only way we can make it. That's the only way we can thrive and we can survive. So, Bobby Wine, we're sending our thoughts and prayers to you, and we're also sending it out to your family, because I can imagine whenever stuff like those go on, you are affected by it, but even more so, your family,
Yeah.
your loved ones, and so forth. You know, it's crazy times now. Julie, you've had success on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, and stuff like that. Did some of the research, and the material you've been putting out there, it's been connecting. All right,
I don't
not
mean-
just locally,
Thank
but
God,
internationally.
right?
But I don't even mean for cut you, you know. We debut on the cover of Reggae iTunes.
Yeah,
with
we
this
just
song.
saw that on
Relatable?
the way here.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
It's on the reggae cover of iTunes.
Easy.
Yes.
I love
Right
it.
there,
I
our
love it.
faces.
Yeah.
Reggae iTunes.
Yeah.
Julie Elody. Here's the irony about that right now, right? You ready for that? Okay, so Julie's doing music.
Yeah.
She's from New Hampshire,
Yeah.
lives in Louisiana,
Yeah.
right? Has songs like Sirens.
Yeah.
Have songs like Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Right? And you go to the class reunion tomorrow. And they say, "What are you doing now, Julie?" I say, "Yeah, I'm on number one." Which chart, Julie?
Reggae.
iTunes reggae.
Yeah.
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 how do you explain that one?
Oh, ironic that is, right?
How ironic is that? That's the thing about music, brother. Music connects the world. No matter how they say it, the internet does a great job.
Yeah.
But the one unscathing connecting force there is music.
Absolutely.
Everybody connects.
Yes.
Even the people who don't speak the language feel the
Yes.
language.
Yes.
Music connect people more than the internet.
Trust me.
I
Because
agree.
here one now, the thing is, you know, when before the internet, it was music connecting people. You know, the internet was not always there.
Right.
But music was always there.
The funny thing is, music is what probably have helped the growth of the internet too.
But
I
of
agree.
So,
course,
you know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, go support the movement. Go support her. Support Honorebel. Now, with the success that you've achieved on the SoundCloud, the Spotify's, now iTunes reggae,
Yeah.
right? How do you capitalize on that momentum to move forward with the project that you have coming out?
Well, that's kind of where Honorebel comes in. I understand a little bit about the music business, but he's been in the game a lot longer than me. So I was sort of focusing on the writing and the music and just trying to create stuff that I was proud of. So I was on that track when he found me about 9 months ago and we started, working together. So I think we've sort of come up with a plan of, we have Relatable. The song came out. We just were on the cover page of iTunes. So
Right.
we're going to get this video finished and we're going to see what happens. And then I think that once that is out, the EP will just be ready to go.
yeah,
Wow.
definitely. And this video that I shot yesterday, probably be in my top 5, probably longest video.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because I want really send enough thanks out to Patrick from the garden who really, you know, he stayed around. I even not tell him that 2 hours that end up into like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So we respect that. So
big up yourself, Patrick.
Yeah, we start the video from maybe about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and the video didn't finish shoot until maybe about 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
and
11 p.m.
I want to send respect again to Mecca Rose that came by and played her part, because one of the model that was supposed to be in the video, she got hit by a drunk driver on Friday night.
Wow.
So she couldn't be in the video on Saturday morning.
She okay?
She's okay. Her name is Catalina, so I want to say speedy recovery to Catalina right now.
Yeah.
Big up.
And I want to send requests to all the participants that was there, and enough respect to Conrad, and enough respect to Shaq. You understand? Because Kareem really put in some hard work yesterday. Jenny and Erica, we really put in some hard work.
And the poor makeup artist.
Yeah. Big up the makeup artist, Angie Perez.
We were sweating all over the place.
Yeah.
She had dabbing everywhere. I mean, she
yo,
was
big
on
up
point.
Angie Perez. We gotta yo, what's the name of our program? We gotta give her a plug. Glam.
You can glam. You can
You can glam. Make sure you check her out on because she's like in my top 5 greatest makeup artists ever.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she know her job. She know her.
People don't realize how much work and effort it goes into giving them a 4-minute clip, a 4-minute video.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's a lot of things, you know. Cause even yesterday, police even run we are out of where we are shoot yesterday too, and we have to go back to him and plea, and him say, all right, you have 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You understand me? Because we didn't know certain parts in Key Biscayne, them changed the law that you have to have no
Permits and stuff.
Yeah, you know, certain part for shooting.
Yeah.
So
right. Everybody gotta get their cut, huh?
Yeah,
Sure.
Everybody have to get a cut.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But we shoot on a Red Dragon, which is like the Rose Rise of all video. Yeah.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
It looks really good.
Yeah.
The footage, yeah.
When's it coming out?
Probably, usually video takes maybe about probably 3 weeks or so for editing.
Proper editing, yeah.
So what the song, you probably need to explain to them about the nature of the song, Relatable, because it's not just a record the people them listening to, is more of something personal with Julie.
Yes.
Right.
So she had contacted me and tell me about the record and sent it over. So I featured on the record, right?
Does Julie Elody feature Honorebel?
Right. Some people think it's my record.
Right.
A lot of people say, yo, we're going to come out, we will play the new record now with Honorebel and Julie Elody and, you know, but
it's Julie Elody featuring
clear the record now. We can clear it up.
Yeah.
It's Julie's song.
It's mine.
It's Fia's song.
No, Afimi.
She me say Fimi.
Afimi.
Fimi.
Fimi?
Yeah, that means it's yours.
Fimi.
Say Afimi.
Fimi.
Yeah, man.
Solid.
All right.
All the DJs, that's for you. That's for you. But you know the thing is though, what I think is dope, right, is and this goes for both of you. You mentioned earlier you got so many things going on right now, right? You've achieved your own level of success putting your stuff out on your own, but neither of you have a problem, or as a matter of fact, you guys seem to actually enjoy sharing that spotlight, sharing that microphone, sharing that space. Talk to me about that, because that is something that artists, and it's past genre. It ain't a reggae, it ain't a pop, it ain't R&B, hip hop. It's just artists as a whole come with an ego to the table. We say the ego's bad, the ego's good. That's what kind of makes you thrive. The problem is when the ego is bigger than you. But talk to me about you guys and what makes it so we'll start with you, so easy and so enjoyable for you to collaborate with other artists, and not just big name artists, because that's the thing too. People love big name artists. Talk to me about that.
And you know, you and I was talking about that in the car, about collaborating with big name and even aspiring artists.
Sure.
We just was talking about that. And the thing is, with me personally, let's speak on right now where Julie Elody is concerned. Me collaborating with Julie is to bring her. Well, I've worked in her marketplace before, which is the pop music, international music platform. You understand me? But she hasn't worked in my right. You understand me? And I have collaborated with probably 124 artists and producers throughout my career. You know what I mean? And not just reggae, but internationally. And I just add Julie to the list.
Right.
You understand me?
125.
125.
All right.
And I feel like it's a breath of fresh air.
Right.
Because I've always want to collaborate with an artist like her where I can have hands-on.
Right.
Because most of the artists that are in her genre, is more like them send over them vocal and me just do my thing.
I'll send it back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So by me and her, just that, like spiritually and energy wise connecting is a big difference. And with this particular project, for her to express her inner feelings on record, and plus to me was it make me able to write the treatment for the video.
Right.
You understand me? And it made it easier for me to even come up with how much bars, 8 or 12 bars on the record, just like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it is a collaborative effort with Herbert Skill, which is the producer, and with me and her. It's a trinity.
And Herbert just is over in Africa, right?
And Herbert is in East Africa.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Big up yourself, Herbert Skill.
So I mean, it is you continue though, Julie.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know how to answer that question because it's like my biggest concern is like, is the song something I'm proud of? Not who am I working with, you know? I mean, and for me, Honorebel's been in the game for so long, like I would be idiotic to not collaborate with, you know? It's kind of a hard question to answer, you know? As long as the record's good, I'm good.
I love it. And the thing is too, is what I like, what you mentioned too, is a lot of times when you collaborate, and you can testify to it because you've done a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody send you over a song and it's just a vibe, then sometimes it's easy to just drop another vibe on it. But when it's a personal situation to someone, right, then you've got to dig deep because now you have a responsibility to make sure that you connect with what she's connected with.
And you know, you see the video, once you see the video, you will probably see what we're really talking about, because the suicidal rate right now that stems from anxiety and depression is like sky high through the roof, and that's basically what I have the treatment that I have written that highlight that. You understand me? And we must know that people in general that are suffering from this, what you would is this a sickness? What you would say?
Mental illness.
Mental illness. So people that are suffering from this mental illness, a lot of other people probably take it very simple, but it's a good amount of people that are suffering from it,
and a lot of people who don't even know that they're suffering from it.
And it grows daily.
Yeah,
especially in our community, because here's the deal. On the podcast Homegrown With G Cole, I talked to a lot of musicians, like, you know, but originally we started that platform for community-based stuff. It's on podcasts, it's under society and culture. The very first episode I did was mental health in the community.
Wow.
Because a lot of times, and some of it is ignorance, a lot of times we chalk, and I'm guilty of it too. When I was a kid, I would always say, okay, well, some suicide and stuff like that's kind of selfish, because you do it knowing that it's going to leave a mark on whomever you want to leave a mark on.
Right, like how could you do that to your family?
How could you do that to your family? But a lot of times we then victimize the victim who is now gone and not here to defend that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it is amazing when artists, instead of taking your time to talk, you could be talking about Hennessy all day.
We can't talk about,
you know what I'm saying?
We can't talk about partying every single day.
Sure, nothing wrong with that, but
to take your time and address something like that's bigger than you, because that's going to impact a lot of people. Something you don't know who you're touching.
Sure.
But you know, a lot of people listen to the song and don't even know what we're really talking about. You understand? Until we get in front of the microphone and
Yeah,
explain
talk
the
about it,
good,
yeah.
you know what I mean, what the rootical issue of, or the rootical topic of the song. This is what it's about, because you will hear the song and you will hear the chords them friendly and melodic and everything,
Yeah.
and get caught up into the whole of that and not really digging deep into the lyrical content
Right,
of
right.
the
Sure.
song.
Right.
Because if you listen to the melodies and you listen to Julie's vocal, it's soothing. You know what I mean? You will get lost.
But it's good. But you know what though?
You know what I mean?
You're absolutely right. The flip side to that, which is very good, is I always tell people is gummy vitamins. It's what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like when you grow up, you can check your grandmother, right? A whole heap of things she's got that's good for you. But the stuff that tastes bad, she got to battle with you to take that one, right?
Yeah.
But when you come on the rare one, the BCT, the one that tastes good,
Right.
Yeah.
she don't have to force that one on you.
Right.
So you see songs like these,
Yeah.
even though you said sometimes we get caught up in the melody, we get caught up in
Yeah.
the beat and the vibe, and we don't pay attention to the lyrics.
Yeah.
Sometimes subconsciously.
I actually, in my
That's how it gets to you.
bio on my website, I really like this line that I wrote. It's like, when you're singing something, people kind of have to pay attention.
Yep.
So it's like, I could talk at you all day about
Right.
my struggle with anxiety, but when I'm singing it in a song, that's when the message is going to get through.
Yeah.
Because you know what, too? There's certain way how to convey message to people. Understand me? Some people do it with a bully on from the pulpit.
Right.
You understand? And some people gradually feed it to you with a spoon. You understand? And this is how sometimes you have to, this generation this generation that we have right now, in order for us to get a message across, sometimes we have to either camouflage it in a way to get it to you.
Yeah.
You understand
Put
me?
some sugar in it.
Yeah, you understand me? And this is how now we're doing this song Relatable. We have to like spice it up a little bit with the track and the melodies.
Right.
You understand? But if I just want some people to take them time out to really listen to the lyrical content of the song, and you understand me, and just take it little serious, because it's a serious thing that's going on right now. Even though you might hear the song and the song sweet and so on and so forth, but
Pay attention.
it's a serious issue. Yeah.
Pay attention. I love it, and I think that's the best way to do it too. Because a lot of times, here's what happens a lot when it comes to music. When it comes to the arts in general, sometimes we dissect it down the middle, and if it sounds good, then it's got to just be fun.
Sure.
Right. And if it's a message, it can't do sound good. Again, we talk about food, we talk about stuff that you get, you know what I mean? In a case like this, and we've spoken a little bit about the topic that circles around the song. Talk to me about the inspiration now. Was there something that you connected to personally that made the song come about?
Yes. So the first two songs that you played, Lighthouse and Sirens, are about me learning that I have an anxiety disorder a little over a year ago.
Right.
So I was having all of these physical symptoms, and I went to the doctor, and I did all these tests, and they were like, you're having a panic attack. And I was like, no, that's not it. Do more tests. And it's just crazy that, once I started going to therapy and it all came out, it was actually nuts, like how I was like hiding it from myself. I was doing some crazy stuff.
Right.
And so that's what those two songs are about. And then Relatable is sort of what happens after you learn that you have a mental illness. It's like,
after the
how do
confrontation,
you talk to people about it?
Yeah.
Because, you have friends and they say, oh, how are you? And you're kind of like, okay, like, can I say I'm not doing that great right now?
Right.
Or is this like not one of those situations? And I've sort of had to learn, how do I talk to people about this? And then in starting those conversations, somebody else will be like, oh my gosh, me too. And I'm like, why have we both been saying, I'm fine, everything's great, I'm fine, everything's great. Meanwhile, we're both going through the exact same thing. And we could have had all of this very rich, very helpful conversation, but we were both too afraid to bring it up. So I think Relatable to me is, the song is saying, I can only talk to my mom about my anxiety disorder when I'm a little drunk on the phone. I only call my mom when I'm tipsy. That's what that line means. So it's like, it was that journey of saying, how do I take what's going on and help other people understand what's going on with me, and then inspire other people to open up that conversation as well.
Here's the ironic thing about this.
Yeah.
That the video, right? The treatment that I wrote for the video, I have two different scenarios. But at the same time, Julie has her own scenario, which she's a struggling artist. And she's going through that disorder. But at the same time, I'm showing her that music is the way out. And she knows music is the way out.
Right.
You understand me? So she's using that as a tool to help her overcome. And what happens now, we have a mother and her daughter. And then we have a guy and his girlfriend both of them are going through their own issues,
own struggles.
You understand me? So the mother and the daughter, they seems like they argue every single minute and try to fight, and the daughter want to move out, and the mother said, no, I don't want you to get, I don't want you to go, blah blah blah. So the daughter tried to commit suicide in the bathtub. You understand me? And then she actually saw one of Julie notes that stating that you are relatable. You understand me? So that kind of makes she wake up and realize, say, hey, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Life is good. Let me go try to make amends with my mom. And with the scenario now with the guy and the girl, is that them always arguing over some simple stuff until the girl decides that she want to leave him, and him now try to overdose with some pills. You understand me? And then now, how that note come along?
I think that one just like is on the table.
Yeah, him saw the note magically appear upon the label stating that he's relatable.
Wow.
And then him realize, say, hey, you know what? I need to go make up with my girlfriend. And what happened now? Both of them, all four individuals, meet up at the intervention, and guess who's the counselor? Julie.
Wow.
You understand me?
Dr. Jules.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we meet up there. So all of a sudden now, everybody one big family again. And then they went back to the club where they first saw Julie performing in the beginning of the video.
So that's the tie-in. Wow.
You understand me? And Julie,
right back.
Julie,
full circle.
Right. Julie invite them on stage.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're all singing. We are not relatable, but we're all singing it together. So
Right.
it's like we all are going.
You understand?
through it.
So it's like everybody there. May I get chills, but everybody there going through the same issues. You understand? So it took me a while to come up with a treatment for that.
Well, when you have a song that has so much message in it, the video is going to be a pain in the butt to do, because you have to do it justice.
Because it ain't just beats and girls and
So Julie actually came up with quite a few ideas also. So I can't really take the credit by myself, but also who brought my our lyrical content, our my visual, who bring it to light was Shock.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Big up Shock.
Which is the videographer. Because everything has, because you know how it's like a movie.
Right.
You understand? Because writing a treatment for a video is not like, I write a few treatment before. I write quite a few treatment before for videos.
Right.
But where that is different from writing songs is that you have to visualize it in a way different from the visualization of
the song.
Music. Of writing a music.
Right. I got you.
Because at the same time writing music, you still have to visualize that. But writing a treatment for a video is it's hard to explain.
No, I get you.
But it's a different visualization. You understand?
But the song itself is very vivid and visual, which is
Exactly.
what allows you to further expound on that and make the
But you know what?
too?
We could have went in different direction, because if you have gave this song to another what do you call it, director, maybe he would have written the treatment in a different way, or maybe a total different scenario.
But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
But when I heard it, me never want to make it too cheesy.
Yeah.
You know,
that was important.
Yeah.
But you needed to maintain the integrity of the song.
I needed to
and based on what that song is saying, it can't just be, because here's what with all the way you just tell me a while ago.
Yeah.
What I gather and I love from that is this: the song is coming through speakers for those people who are listening to it.
Yes.
But we also have a generation right now that are going to be listening to it only while they're watching it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes.
So and you have to do it justice.
Connection after right.
Yes.
You can't lazy it because what you say a while ago. Here's what I gather: the average director would probably give you some dark shots by yourself. Right, some dark shots by yourself with some eerie makeup on, whatever the case may be, for 4.5 minutes.
All day.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy way out.
Yeah,
Oh,
easy way out.
Yeah.
And sonically, job well done for people
Right.
who hearing it through the speakers.
Yeah.
But visually, failure
Yeah.
for the people who are paying attention. And here's
Exactly.
the deal. And it's not just a song; it is a message that needs to be told.
Exactly.
That's the same thing
big job.
when me and Julie sit down about this thing. I'm say, well, you know, me write the treatment. You understand? Because a lot of people don't even know I do these type of things.
Right.
You understand? As an artist, them don't even know what I do behind the scene of certain videos that they see.
True,
you understand me?
honorables.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So when I come up with certain treatment for videos and even sitting in the director's chair, you understand? I've majority of my video them is me and Shaq direct them.
Right.
You understand? But him say, yo, Honorable, you just write the treatment star and me will come in and when me need for fine tune, my fine tune.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that I do the hard part, but him do the harder part in physical form.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
But him want the relief of the mental hardship beyond me, which is writing the treatment.
Right.
You understand me? So me gather everybody together, all the players them. Everybody make sure say everybody upon time. All him need for the come in, shoot, and fine tune the step by step, because certain part in shooting too, you have to be careful. You understand? When you're trying to get a message across, so it don't get misunderstood by the viewer.
Yes.
Right.
And that is what we tried. That's why it took us so long to do this video.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because everything have to be
It's more
played.
than just lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand me? It have to be played step by step.
Right.
You understand? And make sure so we get this message across perfectly.
Right.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But this video, this song means a lot to me.
Right.
Not to say that I have this disability, but it just means a lot to me to really highlight it for people who are going through.
You will be
suffering
helping a
from
lot
this.
of people, brother.
You know what I mean?
A lot of people.
Yeah.
And the connection too is, you mentioned earlier, it's not something that we talk about.
Right.
And let's not, a lot of time we talk about our community, which is my community or your community or your community,
Sure.
the world at large, right? Because the thing about it is, when somebody explains to you that they have something that they're dealing with, what they're worried about is the judgmentalized.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when they see Julie Elody on stage talking about it, when them say Honorebel, I talk about it, and you know, so what you've just done, you've just normalized the conversation.
Exactly. And
You
the
know what I
more
mean?
of us do that, the closer we're getting to it being okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've been talking about this song, right? I've been playing the song for a little while, and I loved, and I won't even lie, I'm gonna be honest with you, I fell in love with the song, knowing it's got a message, but not necessarily knowing how.
So when you realize that it has a message,
well, from the get go, you could tell that it's not just a song. I could tell it was personal.
Yes.
Right. But when I got it was when I was driving in the car by myself, listening to the music in order to be able to have the conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because here's how life is. How often do you get to, as much as it's just 4 minutes, how often do you get to listen to the 4-minute song without somebody interrupting you? Your child saying, yo, daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your wife saying, hey, babe. You know what I'm saying? Your phone ringing.
Yeah.
But I was driving in the car, and that's where I do most of my connections with stuff. So I'm listening to the song to say, you know what? Let me listen to the music so I can have this conversation. And I was like, this ain't just words.
Yeah.
This is not just a beautiful melody.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized. Now, even upon realizing that this song is deeper than just a song, I still did not connect the dots as to how
Sure.
deep the meaning of the song
Well, I
was.
think that's important too, because if you get too specific with it, now it's not relatable anymore, because not everybody has an anxiety disorder, but everybody can relate to that feeling.
Right,
You know?
right.
So
That's why the last line that I put in the song, that million people can relate to you because they feel the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The world's smaller than we think.
Yes. You know what I
Way
mean?
smaller. We not. It's very few situations you will ever go through in your life that's unique to you.
Same.
We all have our idiosyncrasies because we're human beings. That's how we're wired. But I don't think there'll ever be something that Honorable will go through that somebody else has not gone through. May not be G
Yeah.
Cole that went through
Right,
it,
right.
but somebody else
Oh, yeah,
went
for
through
sure.
it. And you're sheltering that, you're smothering it, you're keeping it to yourself. But Honorable, your favorite artist, just got up on stage.
Right.
I said, yo, this is what I'm going through. And like we mentioned just now, I'm driving in the car, listening to it, and I'm connecting the dots. Based on what you just told me, is the optics now will further take you there. You understand what I'm saying? And I think it is very, very, very important. Now, as we blast this song throughout the airwaves, because guess what? People send us a lot of BS that funky, and we play it, right?
Sure.
But anytime the good message comes, we're a little stingy with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When somebody comes to your house, how often do you offer them a salad? Never. You always give them a cookie. You want some chips? You want some
Yeah.
popcorn?
Sometimes if you understand that some people work as agents, you know, and if you realize that sometimes some people really don't want to make people stay woke. Them
Yeah.
don't want to make people, you know what I mean? Enough of them will say, well, we are do it for the culture. But, I mean, which culture you are talking about?
It just sounds cool to say
You
that.
understand? It just sounds
Right.
cool. You
Yeah.
understand? So if you do it for the culture, you have to really do it in a way where it's informative.
Yeah.
It's healing to people. You understand me? Them some man just get up and say, yo, we are doing it for the culture, and we are doing it for the culture. But it's still sometimes you get up and you play some tune where the artist a kill all 100 people upon him record.
Yeah, pull it
You
up.
understand? And you pull it up too, because that make you, because you know, say you's not that individual, that make you feel empowered.
Yeah.
And you have to understand how this thing works, you
Yeah.
know, because it's a mental thing. You know?
Bigger than us, Honorable.
Some DJ, some slash selector, them feel like, so well, when them play a certain tune, that make them feel empowered, because music is such a powerful tool, is that,
Yes.
you know, it empowers you as a selector and the DJ when you play a certain tune. So more time when you play a certain song of consciousness too, and certain songs that are informative, sometimes some selector, some DJ, it don't make them get that same enthusiasm. Them don't feel
Yeah.
that same
I'm not King
adrenaline
Kong on
rush
this
and
one.
drive, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, it more make them, you know, that's why I say some people follow the narrative and some people really dwell into it in a certain way where sometimes me not really understand, but me understand.
Right.
You understand me?
I get
So-
it, but I don't get it.
yeah, yes, what I said. You know, so it's like,
Yeah.
it's like as an artist, you do certain song and you don't expect them to gravitate to it the way them gravitate
Sure.
to it,
Yeah.
and they did. And when you do song that you expect them to gravitate to and really pull and push, them don't do it.
And it goes the same way when it comes to negativity too, in terms of if the potent song can connect with somebody, if the positive song can connect with somebody, right? The negative one will too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have
But
a
of
responsibility as artists. And I guess that's the line between artist and entertainer.
Yeah.
As an artist, you create this art form and you bring it out there and with a responsibility. As an entertainer, you're up there for 45 minutes until your set closes.
Yeah.
But as an artist, you are responsible. You have a certain amount of responsibility for bring certain things to the forefront.
Right.
But at the same time, you know, as artists, I can understand with certain artists that create certain type of tune. I mean, not knock them, because that's still a part of your art form, the way how you want to deliver
And
your
their reality. I feel them reality.
yeah, sometimes it's not even their reality.
Right.
It's somebody
That
else's reality. You understand me? So
Yeah.
you grab somebody else's reality and make it yours. You understand me? And you put it on the forefront, and maybe you are a remote. You understand? You are put out there by somebody feeding you the microchip in your brain for bring this message to the public.
So calculated.
and which is
Yeah.
which is majority of the time that's
Yeah.
the way it is.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when you have so many people out there telling these youth certain things and to follow certain direction, you understand me? you find out that sometimes the artists them are agents and don't even know them are agents.
Yeah.
Don't even know.
Them don't even know them are agents.
Yeah.
You understand me? So
you're being used and you're not even
and
conscious of it.
And not
They even make you think
conscious.
it's your idea somehow.
Yeah. Because
You understand
yo, you know that sounds so sci-fi to me.
Right? Like Inception.
It's like movies like Inception.
Really?
I'm gonna send you out on this mission. You don't even know you're on a mission.
You don't even know you're
So
on a
when you
mission.
get caught up in this mission, you take the fall because you didn't even know
Right.
that I instructed you to go execute this mission.
But you see, great
Crazy.
minds, you know. Just when you have great minds, sometime,
Yeah.
and the youths them not really elevate themselves or
Yeah.
their mental capacity to greatness of a mind. The way of training your mind to think on a certain level. You understand? You're going to have people that really remote you, program you.
Yeah.
You understand me? And in the music, musicians and artists are so important and vital to society.
Right.
You understand that when you don't have certain things of communication, we are the way to communicate to people.
The voice of the voiceless.
Exactly. You understand me? So we are so vital is that sometimes people don't really give us the credit that we deserve,
Right.
or really don't pay attention as much as they should.
Yeah.
You understand me?
I love
So
it.
that's why as an artist you have great responsibility to the youths, not the youths of now, but the youths that are coming up.
I love it.
You understand? Because every 5 years this industry change of age. You understand? You have youths that are 10 become 15 teenagers.
Yeah.
And
You
they're the
understand?
power players now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we have
yeah.
a certain responsibility to really condition the youths their mind with positive music and music that bring awareness and music
Yes.
that shall uplift.
I
You
love it.
understand me? So that's why me actually I have a song right now coming out named Be Free. You understand? A very powerful record. You understand? So with Julie song right now only set the platform
For that.
for certain music that I will be putting out or involved with.
I love it.
You understand me?
But I love the work you're doing because it's different.
Yeah.
It's very necessary.
And me get a lot of flack from being different in this music industry, because even I did an interview with Yvette Marshall and Julie Elody a couple of nights ago, and she said, well, Honorebel, you know the reason why me really like you as an artist is because you're different. You understand? And
Right.
different can be good and it can be bad. It depends upon who is receiving that
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's perception.
You
It's
understand
perception.
me?
It's not what you say, it's what I choose to hear.
Is what exactly.
So
Yes.
it is absolutely true.
So me as an artist,
yeah.
I always try to be different. If
Right.
you have 10 artists over there, so me are the one will be different than the 10 of them.
Right. Break the monotony.
Yeah,
Difference is good.
from the years I've been in this music business, everybody used to say, boy, you're different, you're different,
Yeah.
You know you're a thing different already. That are them.
That's the line.
That is the line.
Yo,
where
you
them
know how
always
much time
do
you hear
with
that
me.
though?
You know,
You see, you hear, yo, you're a thing different. You only
Yeah.
hear them man that thing different.
the man they think different. Yeah.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this though. From the voices that I hear say them man the thing different, which loosely translated me his stuff's different.
Yeah.
I do hear respect though.
Yeah.
A man
Yeah.
might see it as it's different, and it makes me question the caliber of what I'm doing. But the respect is there. You know what I'm saying? You suit up and you go play the best teams out there.
Yeah.
You don't like them because that's the rival.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. The only way to compete with them is to respect them.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Good point.
Respect.
Trust me. Are we talking about this song right now? We're talking about this song, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. We're going to give him this song.
Yeah,
right?
enough talking.
Enough
Play the
talking.
song.
We're going to get him the song. Listen, your therapist is going to cost you a lot of money through your insurance.
Right.
The copay is at least 20.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to give you the song, but make sure you go get this one on iTunes. It's 99 cents when it gets out, all right? Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.
Oh way oh, 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 oh way oh. I like to write my songs when I'm tipsy. I only call my mom when I'm tipsy. I can't articulate, it makes me dizzy. I don't wanna talk, I'll just get busy. It was so much easier when I was relatable. But now all their small talk is a black hole to push and pull. Relatable, oh, I'm not relatable. Relatable, I'm not relatable, oh. Relatable, I'm not relatable, oh. Relatable, oh.
Yeah, honorable. Fake people, fake smile, fake hugs. Fake hopes, fake friends, fake love. Sometimes you feel like you're on your own. Life just begun, you's not the only one. Remember that you're not alone. Your energy relatable, baby. Feel like me try, cry me capable, baby. Them not like you, them not get you, them not feel the pain. A million people can relate to you and feel the same.
It was so much easier when I was relatable. But now all their small talk is a black hole to push and pull. Relatable, oh, I'm not relatable. Relatable, I'm not relatable, oh. Relatable, I'm not relatable, oh. Relatable, oh. How do I tell my brain to just shut up? I stop sleeping at night, it won't let up. How do I tell my mom that I'm 26 years old, already burnt up? It was so much easier when I was relatable. Relatable, I'm not relatable. Relatable, I'm not relatable, oh. Relatable, I'm not relatable. Relatable, oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I know we're talking to the artist, but I'm sorry, I gotta pull it up. It's dynamite. It's relatable. It's Julie Elody and Honorebel. Soak this one in, all right? Like I said, your therapist costs you a lot more. The copay costs a lot more. Medication expensive as hell. This one is not.
I like to write my songs when I'm tipsy. I only call my mom when I'm tipsy. I can't articulate, it makes me dizzy. I don't wanna talk, I'll just get busy. It was so much easier when I was relatable. But now all their small talk is a black hole to push and pull. Relatable, oh, I'm not relatable. Relatable, I'm not relatable, oh. Relatable, I'm not relatable, oh. Relatable, oh.
Yeah, honorable. Fake people, fake smile, fake hugs. Fake hopes, fake friends, fake love. Sometimes you feel like you're on your own. Life just begun, you's not the only one. Remember that you're not alone. Your energy relatable, baby. Feel like me try, cry me capable, baby. Them not like you, them not get you, them not feel the pain. A million people can relate to you and feel the same.
It was so much easier when I was relatable. But now all their small talk is a black hole to push and pull. Relatable, oh, I'm not relatable. Relatable, I'm not relatable, oh. Relatable, I'm not relatable, oh. Relatable, oh. just shut up. I stopped sleeping at night, it won't let up. How do I tell my mom that I'm 26 years old, already burnt up? It was so much easier when I was relatable. Relatable, I'm not relatable. Relatable, I'm not relatable. Oh, relatable, I'm not relatable. Relatable, oh. Everything's blurry, I'm in a hurry. I am never late, I don't want them to worry. Having trouble breathing, don't want you to see this, see this, see this, see this. Gotta keep this fever in, so I'll be relatable. You won't know I'm paper thin, and I'll be relatable. Oh way oh, oh way oh, oh way oh. Oh way oh, oh way oh, oh way oh. Oh way oh, oh way oh, oh way oh. Oh way oh, oh way oh, oh way oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh way oh, oh way oh.
it's called Relatable. It's Julie Elody featuring Honorebel, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
it's a
man.
big song. It's a big song. It's a big song. First of all, congratulations on the record.
Thank you very much.
Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit, brother. Here's the thing. There's two things going on here. There's the information. There's the knowledge that people need.
Yeah.
So the knowledge seekers and the knowledge needers go get Relatable, right?
For real.
For the people who just like a good song
Same.
and nice vibes, go get Relatable. You know what I mean?
And the feedback that we've been getting from this record here is tremendous.
Yes.
Like, you know, I wasn't expecting all this positive feedback from it, but you know, the record released this Friday we're just gone, which was the 17th, and we want the people keep streaming, keep downloading,
Yes.
keep
Yes,
supporting, and
Go
the video
buy
coming.
the thing.
You know what I mean? And I think with the dep on the video set, and somebody must tell somebody, yeah man, yeah, me email it to you. No, tell them go stream it or
Yes,
download it.
please.
You know what I mean?
Let me tackle that part, Honorable, because guess what? I'm going to take this part from the artist. All right, you're an artist.
Right.
You're putting this material out there, saving the world. You understand me? I say
Same.
it's good. You are Iron Man. I'm Tony Stark. All right. So here's the deal. You fly and go pick up the people. I'm in a conference room, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the deal. And I said it before, I sound like a broken record. There's very few things, if any, that in 2018 you can spend 99 cents on and it's worth shit. Right? And it has any value at all.
Right.
Any substance at all. Right? You can't get a soda for 99 cents and the soda's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm saying go buy the song. I always come back to this. The metrics. The only way we can get stuff like this out there is if we show the gatekeepers, the powers that be, whomever they are. Somebody have a badge with the powers that be on it, right? We got to show those people that the message music is necessary, it's relevant,
Yes.
and people consume it.
Yes.
Because they sit in the boardrooms and they see bullshit music
Right.
sell a lot.
Right.
Absolutely.
So that's why they keep feeding it. That's the thing about being in a capitalistic society. You create what the consumers consume. So if the consumers consume the crap, as a businessman, we're making crap.
Right.
But
Right.
if I put good stuff out there and you're consuming it, then it shows the powers that be that guess what?
Yes.
There is a need for this.
Yes,
There's
absolutely.
a market for this. So ladies and gentlemen, don't just put the thumbs up, the loves, the hearts, the likes, and tell your homie that it's dope. You know what I mean? Tell your friend for go stream it. Tell your friend for go buy it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. What I do is this. When you email me the song,
Yeah.
it's for me to preview.
Sin.
If the song is out, I play from Apple Music. I do not play from anywhere else because as an artist myself, the streams are important.
Very
I'm playing from an iPad.
I kind of released this song to the media maybe about 2 weeks before the song release. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to build a momentum, on the song, and I don't really do that with my songs that release on my label. But for this song, I wanted a little different. Everything I'm doing with this particular record is different. Everything I'm doing with Julie Elody is different than I ever worked with, from other artists that I have worked with in the past.
Right.
You understand me? Because I'm doing the video. I did a single release party. You know what I mean? It's just, everything is just different, and everything just match and working easily and smoothly.
Right.
Julie is a very easy artist to work with, and mainly because she's woke. You understand me? And you might hear me say that quite a few times during this interview.
Right.
And she is extremely talented. You know what I mean? She's like one of the most talented artists I ever worked with. And not just as a singer, but also as a writer.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
And she knows what she wants. So by she knows what she wants, it make my guidance not as full-fledged. I just have to put in a little bit of guidance in it, because
but she shows up.
Yeah, she
shows up.
She shows up.
Yeah.
Understand? Very important. Very, very extremely important.
Yeah.
And she has her own image.
Right.
She's not fussy. She's just her. This is how she is.
Yeah.
And I accept the fact.
Right,
I accept that
Yeah.
about her. And she knows that. So me not really tell her much. Me say, listen, like I tell you on the phone, and you be honest now, I say, listen, come as you.
Yeah.
Show up as you. I don't need nobody else.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't need a representative.
No, just
Yeah.
show up as you.
Yeah.
Yes, and I told her that. I said, just be you. Every single time I talk to her, be you. Even when she doing some little small Instagram video, I said, I don't want that. I don't want scripted. I want you. I want your personality, because people fall in love with that.
Especially since the music is also real. If the
Right.
music is not real, you say if it's fake music, then you could bring Judy.
Right.
Then you could get him Judy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Get him the other person.
Right.
But this is real stuff.
Right.
So they gotta connect with you. And again, I like what you're saying, brother. But not tell no lie. In terms of just the message, it is important.
Right.
I love the fact that message sounds so damn good.
Yeah.
Because it's an anomaly. You know what I mean?
But listen, look what Childish Gambino have to do
Forget that message.
get a message across.
Man.
Him have to go the violented way in the video, really forget the message across.
Right.
And even though them watch it, them feel like the man dep on a dance off or a dance routine the man a do when the man a try get certain message across.
Right.
And you get a million people spoofing the thing.
A serious message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But even the spoofing, me not really care about that.
Right.
But me just want the people them for really say what really I
Get the
want.
message,
Yes.
With
Right. And
the
understand
youths
it for
them.
what it is.
Yeah, the youths them need serious guidance.
Well,
You
that's
understand?
where you come in with the good music. Again, keep them rocking, and I like the fact that because of what you do, you see, because you have a vibes and an energy, it makes it easier for them to. It's like the cool uncle. You know what I mean?
Same.
You're not listening to
Right.
mommy and daddy when they say don't do that.
Right.
But the cool uncle pulls up. You know
Right.
what I mean? And you listen to the cool uncle.
Yeah.
Honorable cool uncle.
Oh yeah. You can be my cool uncle.
Listen, I love it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
we're talking to Julie Elody. We're talking to Honorable, the big bad single out right now. It's called Relatable. It's on iTunes everywhere right now, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Go get
Everywhere.
that. It was on iTunes, Apple Music, Reggae.
Yes, Apple Music. It was on the cover. It's on the cover iTunes right now. Courtesy of Zojak. Big up Zojak. Big up Aaron. You know what I mean? Big up Mrs. Zo. I want to say I've been working with Zojak now for probably 7 years.
Yeah.
They've been, other than working with other major labels, Zojak always the one I go to and distribute my song them through when I needed to reach to all the the reggae heads them, you know, internationally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Big up Zodiac.
yeah, man, them trust me when
They
I
come
tell
through.
you, I vouch
come
for
through.
Zodiac all the time.
love
So
it.
and Aaron is a man, him never fail me yet. I call him 3-4 times a day, and you know, we reason about certain things. So you know what I mean? Big up Zodiac, you know.
Well, this song is in the playlist.
Yeah,
and
give thanks, brother.
no worries. I implore all DJs out there. It doesn't matter the format, because the format, here's the thing. That's why I love internet radio too. You know?
Yeah.
We control the format. I play whatever I want.
All
to
right.
play. All right.
Yes.
So here's the deal. It's about the message. And it's not like I'm saying to you, play this sorry music with the message. The thing a clap. You know what I mean? It's a shot. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen, do me a favor. Honorable.
Yeah.
Talk to the masses. Let them know. I know you got the album coming back, and if you don't come through voluntarily, we kidnap you and bring you in voluntarily.
Yeah.
But we're still going to talk about the album.
But you know, it's a while. You always say you need me for come back where you get me one-on-one, and you know, every time I come,
You're coming with some money.
Yeah.
I come,
When you coming
yeah, you know, but
But you're coming back with the project when it's done.
Yeah, well, the project is actually done, you know, 'cause it's coming out in October, but we're just fine-tuning certain things. And I have one song, like I tell you, I have a song named Be Free. We're just waiting for the hands man to really put the hands on it and just fine-tune it. It's a very powerful record, and it's a record where very, you know, it means a lot to me. So, you know what I mean? And I think you're going to hear a different side of Honorebel with that record.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, really
forward.
different side of me with that record.
I'm looking forward, and I'm massive looking forward to drop your social media info so they know where to find you.
Yeah, you can link me up on Instagram at The Real Honorebel, HONOREBEL, The Real Honorebel. You can hit me up on Facebook, www.facebook.com, The Real Honorebel fan page. And you can hit me up on Twitter at Honorebel. And always, you can just simply go to my website and you find everything there at honorebelmusic.com.
Love it. Julie Elody, drop some social media info for the masses so that they can find you.
Sure. All my stuff is Julie Elody because it's my name. It's easy to capitalize on that. So it's Julie Elody, Julie.
All my stuff.
You've done this before.
You was on the radio before?
What?
You was a radio broadcast? You was a radio host before?
What?
Radio D?
Why? What do you mean
can go,
by
all my social
Like,
media
yeah.
is Julie Elody.
Yeah.
Sure is. It's my name. Nobody else has that
No,
same
the
name.
way you said it.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
If you've been doing radio before.
No, I haven't. I guess I need to switch.
Don't tell them
careers.
that. Don't tell them that. Yeah. I was on CNN for 2 years. No. Go ahead. Drop your info.
So JulieElody. That's Instagram. That's Facebook / that, Twitter / that, JulieElody.com. It's all there.
I love it.
Pick your poison.
Easy.
I love it. Thank you so much
Easy.
for joining us. I appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, I really, really appreciate you sticking and staying with us. I've seen all the viewers here. They're loving it.
For real?
They're embracing the
respect.
message. Sorry, I'm not able to respond right away. But of course, I'll sit down and I'll respond to everybody. But Honorable,
Yeah.
Julie Elody, again, once more, I appreciate it. On behalf of the listeners, thank you so much for stopping through, blessing us with your time and this music. I love it.
And we've been doing tons of interviews, right?
Yeah.
And right now, Julie Elody is flying back out.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
I'm leaving in
So,
an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
we have to go to the
Wow.
airport, so, you know what I mean? It's been really a rough weekend.
Oh, yeah. I'm sleepy. I know everybody was saying I'm woke, but man,
You woke, but
I'm
you're not
tired.
awake.
Yo, but hold on before we leave, man. We need you to ask Julie Elody about the caffeine water.
Oh, jeez.
Talk to me about that.
So I found this water at the grocery store that it's literally just water with caffeine in it, and
You ever hear about that?
First of all, I didn't know caffeine was an individual substance. That
Yeah, you can take like caffeine pills and,
Yeah, man.
and you know.
just straight up, caffeine.
Yeah.
And then my
know
caffeine
that.
water.
Yeah,
But remember,
it's just
say
water with caffeine in it.
caffeine is what I'm putting a Red Bull to, you know.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I got
And
you.
sugar in a
But I didn't know that there was just caffeine on the shelf, straight up
Yes.
caffeine.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
caffeine water.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I
Did you try
found
it?
it.
Did you try it?
No,
It tastes like regular water.
So it has no taste? It doesn't.
It just tastes like regular water, but it has 70 milligrams of caffeine in it.
Does it work?
Yeah, it's like drinking a cup of coffee without the acidity. I was giving myself an ulcer with all of my stress, and so like all my doctors were like, "You can't drink coffee," and I was like, "Well, I need caffeine. I'm about to be up for like 48 hours straight this weekend, so caffeine water."
And it's in the grocery store.
It was at Winn-Dixie. I had never seen it before. I like stumbled upon it. So
Yo, Julie Elody have a personality that beyond compare. Beyond compare.
and they were laughing at me all weekend. I don't even know what I was doing.
Caffeine water, baby. Listen, caffeine water. Contact Julie. Julie just gave me
Yeah,
an
it was called
endorsement.
Morning Joe. Pay me for that endorsement.
But yeah, morning,
Give me
Julie,
like
for-
$20.
Yeah, morning, Julie, for bring the bag. Cut the check.
Cut the check, Morning Joe.
Right,
Trust
right.
me.
Water
well,
Joe.
Yes,
yeah.
my brother.
Trust me. And there you have it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
for
man.
tuning in. It has indeed been a pleasure. Remember, subscribe to the podcast, Homegrown with G Cole, available on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Google Play, iHeartRadio, all your podcast platforms. The website is homegrownwithgcole.com for all things homegrown. Remember, be safe, be kind, be good to each other. My name is G Cole. This is Homegrown.
Nakikinig
I'm
sa
gonna-
musika, Homegrown with G Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G Cole。
You're listening to Homegrown with G Cole.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Please click on the subscribe button below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll keep you posted when new material is available. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.